Hey guys, welcome to another recap of Project Runway. Last time Casanova was cut. I'm actually gonna miss him. It always happens this way. I don't like somebody that much in the beginning. I get attached to them, I see what they could do, and then I'm sad to see them go finally. Alright, so this week the designers need to look to the past to secure their futures. So Tim is at Capsule Studio, and he's with a collection of Jackie O photographs of her wardrobe. You need to create a look that shows your take on American sportswear as inspired by Jackie O, or at the time, I guess, Jacqueline Kennedy. I'm just so used to her as Jackie O, but I think at this point they're talking about the Jacqueline Kennedy years when she was in the White House. So it's a one-day challenge, 30 minutes to sketch, and $150 to spend at Mood. So Mondo's clothing was inspired by Freddy Krueger. How many people noticed that he had on the striped sweater with the hat, and he was just, I don't know, just something about it said gay fashion designer Freddy Krueger to me. Tim checks in with the designers. Valerie, she's making some leggings. And even though Tim self-proclaims himself as an old fart, they're still vulgar. Alright, Michael Costello. He's always making a bunch of different things and then, picking what he wants out of them. Gretchen thinks that's excessive, okay? I don't know. I think it's kind of a good idea. If you can make 2 dresses, make them. Then you could just, you got something to choose from. One of them was to cocktail. This is sportswear after all. Mondo. He actually found oversized houndstooth in Mondo. I never thought I'd see a fabric in Mondo, but it definitely could have been. Alright, so Michael Drummond, he made a prairie skirt. It was screaming farm marm to me. Tim said Annie Oakley. I'm thinking farm marm. Alright, and Andy, unfortunately, his model's ass was eating the pants. Feed your model before you put the pants on. Alright, so the day of, Tim drops a bomb. This is not a runway day, designers. Alright, so it's not, because there's a little twist, as usual. You need to create an additional item, and you're going to have the whole day to do it. It's got to be outerwear, though. And you're going to have 15 minutes to sketch it up and $150 at Mood. So Valerie ended up changing everything. Not surprising, because what she started out with was Andy. Jackie O would not have a camel toe. Something needs to be done. Michael Costello, he ended up making 3 jackets the next day for the outerwear part. What does he make, like 7 outfits for this? I don't know. I can't say if I'm for it or against it. I mean, it seems like a good idea, but it seems like a terrible waste of time. I mean, why don't you just sketch it out? Someone's zipper broke 10 minutes before the runway show. Awkward. Alright, so it's time for the runway show, and the judges this week are the usual suspects, including Michael Kors, Nina Garcia, and special guest judge January Jones. Do I have to say that I'm a huge fan of Mad Men? Probably, because I don't know if I've told you guys, but that is like one of my favorite non-reality television shows, since Lost is off now. Alright, so also Michael and Gretchen, Michael C. and Gretchen, they have a secret hate relationship, in case you didn't know, because it's totally out in the open. Alright, so let's talk about the top and the bottom. Let's start off with Valerie. She thought her design was edgy. It wasn't. It was a sad jacket over another sad jacket, over a burgundy top, over a slim skirt that was all stretchy. The design, the judges didn't like it. They said it was too many gimmicks. Christopher, he had that classy gray dress. It was really very fitted, and it had the little one streamer on the side. It was really classy, but unfortunately it was ruined by the wrap. The wrap, as Heidi said, was a dirty old dish rag. It made the dress look less expensive, and I'm going to have to agree on that one. Michael Drummond, he couldn't let go of the farm marm skirt. He made it a little bit shorter, but it was still not good. It was this giant, full, totally incredibly pleated skirt, and it was just so ill-fitting. It was cheerleader on top, old lady on the bottom. Never good. Mondo, he had that houndstooth Mondo print. It was purple. That was the skirt. And then he had a striped shirt on the top. It was very French mime-ish. I loved it. And a little tiny jacket with 3/4 sleeves. Very hot. All right, let's see. Ivy. I actually liked what Ivy made somewhat. She had those big, huge palazzo pants with the gray organza jacket on the top over a white shirt. If the jacket had been made the right size, this would have been a friggin' winner, but the jacket was too small. All right, Andy. What was he thinking? He had these Japanese shogun pants that were not very fitted at all. I mean, they were too fitted is what I'm trying to say, because they were not fitting well. Because they gave the model a camel toe, and Jackie O is not going to have a camel toe. And then he had this little vest over a white shirt. Jackie's not wearing it. She's not MC Hammer meets Beverly Hills grandma. Sorry, and she's not in Naruto either. Alright, so the results. Mondo is definitely the clear winner here, although I probably would have picked Ivy if her jacket was better. So Mondo's design was clean and classic while still remaining contemporary and bold. I could definitely see Jackie O in this. Christopher was in, Ivy was in, and Andy was in. Alright, so Valerie, it was boring, it was cheap, it was mall wear. Yeah, I said it. Michael, it was an unfortunate mismatch. The proportions were way off. The top was way too big. It was like if she leaned over, her boobs probably would have been hanging out if she had any. Alright, so Michael Drummond, unfortunately, is out. That's really sad because I liked him. I thought he was super funny. He was almost a Santino. Alright, so next time, the winner gets a prize that has been unprecedented in all of Project Runway. Just thought I'd add that. Alright, kids, till next week, much love.